Do you ever feel your business goals are just out of reach, muddied by the daily juggling of your work and family? Let's bring them into clear focus. Discover how visual goal tracking is not just a method, but a journey to achieving your deepest entrepreneurial dreams. Getting distracted from our goals can be so easy as we go about our daily lives and businesses. Visual goal tracking will help keep you focused and motivated, giving you the clarity needed to succeed. With the right tools, friend, you can visualize your progress and stay on track with your goals. Visual goal tracking is a powerful tool that allows you to see your progress and stay focused. It's more than just ticking off a to-do list. It's about visualizing your path to success. And today we are going to talk about 3 different methods that you can do for yourself for visual goal tracking. Let's discover which one is perfect for you. The power of visual goal tracking for online entrepreneurs. Goal setting is essential. It provides a roadmap for your business and helps you to stay focused even when the distractions of the day-to-day arise. Goals give you that direction that act like your compass to ensure you stay on course. But it's not just about setting goals, friends. It's about keeping them in your line of sight. Visual goal tracking makes this process engaging and interactive. If you're looking for a refreshed way to achieve your goals, here are 3 different tools for visually tracking goals. Method 1 is the Chalkboard Method. The Chalkboard Method from Being Boss was first introduced to me inside Ashlyn Wright's Prime to Launch course. If you'd like to check out the course, I'll go ahead and put the link down below in the show notes. It'll save you the Google search. Ashlyn uses the chalkboard to visually see where she's at with her goals for the year. Ashlyn goes on to say that she first heard of this method herself from Being Boss. I will also put the link down below to the podcast that breaks it down. And again, it's from Being Boss. It's episode 79, the Chalkboard Method. They also do have a PDF explaining it all in detail so that you can download my personal chalkboard method. So since 2021, I've written my goals on the chalkboard in my office. This is on the other side of my desk, so I can always see it. It's the first thing I see when I walk in my office and the last thing I see when I walk out at night. It is the constant reminder of what I'm working towards. Do you have a whiteboard or chalkboard in your office right now? If not, you can purchase whiteboard or chalkboard vinyl with adhesive and apply it to your wall. That's exactly what I have. I got it from Amazon for under $20. Super simple. And I know if you're anything like me, things are always better when they're simple. Method number 2 is using Notion for vision boards and goal setting. Notion is a fantastic tool that you can visually set and track your goals. I love Notion so much. I think if you've been around here at all, you've heard me say that before. It can make things so pretty. I just like things pretty. Its simplicity and flexibility do make it the ideal platform, though, for tracking vision boards and managing goals all in one central location. When creating a vision board in Notion, you start by setting up a new page dedicated just to your vision board. Here you can visually map out your goals using images, inspirational quotes, and links to important resources that you may want to reference later. This visual representation serves as a constant reminder of your targets and your intentions. Where are you going? It's your compass. Setting your quarterly goals. You can break down those long-term goals into manageable quarterly commitments. I like to call them commitments. My goals and commitments. I interchange those 2 things because I believe if you truly want to achieve your goals, you have to be 100% committed to achieving them. When you set quarterly goals and you're able to break those down, it doesn't feel so daunting. At least to me, the goal doesn't feel so daunting if I have little tiny manageable steps along the route. Things that I can actually see and visually see that I am making progress towards that goal. This approach does help to maintain that clarity and it ensures that you're not spreading your efforts too thin in your business or your time too thin in your business or your time too thin in your life because you have a lot going on. You need things to be easy, simple, and right in your face so you don't lose sight of them. Tracking your progress. So Notion allows you to have checklists and progress bars. It's features that they have in their system so you can track your achievements along the way. You actually get to see that bar go up as you complete the different tasks. And I think that is fun. Regular updates to your goals and vision board are essential. They reflect your growing business strategy and your personal growth as an entrepreneur. It allows you to stay motivated. Your Notion board is not just for planning, but it's also for inspiration. It becomes a record of your journey, showcasing both your progress and the learning curve. On challenging days, this visual diary can be the source of motivation, reminding you of how far you've come and what you're striving for. And another thing that you can do for this is just have little daily journals that you put in there so you can look back on those days where you just crushed it when you're having a bad day and go, oh my goodness, yes, this is why I'm trying to achieve this goal. This is why I'm committed to achieving this goal. This is going to bring us to our third and final method, and it's visual tracking with Milanote. So this one I came across because I am a sucker for project management systems. I like to research them. I like to look at them because there's so many that are always new and popping up on the market. And so many of the entrepreneurs that I work with are very visual. Like they need to see things visually. And I throw no stones because I like to see things visually too. Like I just said earlier, I like things to be pretty. So if you're an entrepreneur who loves organizing your ideas visually, Milanote is a digital whiteboard that brings your goals to life. It's a user-friendly tool that will help you see your business plans clearly and creatively, because how fun is that? Why Milanote works for entrepreneurs? Milanote's intuitive design is perfect for those who think in pictures and colors rather than lists and spreadsheets. Is that you? It lets you create visual boards where you can pin ideas, goals, images, and to-do lists all in one view. It makes it easier to see the big picture of your business journey. Setting up your goal board. So start by creating a new board in Milanote specifically for your business goals. You can add sections for different aspects of your business, like your marketing, your product launches, your personal growth. Within each section, you can pin notes, images, or web links representing your goals. You can organize and then prioritize them. Milanote's flexibility allows you to easily move ideas and goals around as your priorities change. This is especially helpful for busy entrepreneurs. Yeah, that's you, friend, right? Who needs to adjust quickly. You can use Milanote's checklist feature to track your progress. Visualize next steps. So not only is this great for your goal setting or your commitments to your business, it's also great for your content. So if you see things better visually, you can create a process for getting your content consistent with this as well. So getting back to visualizing your next steps, not only can you outline your goals, but you can also visually map out the steps to achieve them. Combining images, checklists to create a clear path for each goal. This visual approach helps to break down complex goals into small, manageable action steps. Milanote is great for inspiration. Keep your motivation high by using Milanote as an inspiration board. Add quotes, success stories, anything else that keeps you inspired. This way, Milanote becomes more than just a planning tool. It's a source for your daily encouragement as you grow your business alongside your busy family. Do you have a business mantra that keeps you motivated towards your goals? I've had the same one for years, friends. It is business is easy when I take messy, imperfect action. You see, this is an idea I got from a past group coaching session that I was a member of. This mantra was a game changer for me because before I started taking messy action, I found that I would spin my wheels trying to find perfect topic, trying to find that perfect thing to write content on, trying to find the perfect that didn't actually exist because I was not ever doing anything. I was just keeping myself busy, not taking the right action. But when I adopted this business mantra of that I'm going to take messy, imperfect action, this changed everything for me. This is what helped me get consistent with my content creation. This is what helped me move ahead and jump ahead in my business. It helped me get out of that trap of perfectionism. So, what business mantra do you need to create for yourself to keep you pushing towards your goals when perfectionism, procrastination, and busyness get in your way? Are you committed to your goals? Friends, I'm going to take you back in time with me. At the end of 2020, I wrote down 2 commitments that I had that I wanted to achieve in my business during the first quarter. And I put these on my chalkboard in my office. So not only myself, but my family as well could see what I was working towards achieving, what goals I wanted to commit to in my business. The first was to complete my Yes Supply life coaching certification. I've been working through this certification for over a year, and I just needed to finish up my coaching. Did I do this? Yes, I completed this. I actually was able to finish this coaching certification and receive my certification in that first quarter of 2021 because I set these at the end of 2020. My second one, that one was challenging for me. And that was to pick and stick. Everything gets easier with consistency. This is exactly what I wrote down on my board. And it was this equals weekly YouTube videos. So you see, at the time, I had committed to doing weekly YouTube videos. And I actually did weekly YouTube videos. I started at the end of 2020, and I did weekly YouTube videos all the way through pretty much the first quarter of 2023. I stopped at the beginning of this year because I had too many other things to do in my business. And I was struggling to be able to get them all done. And I was really on the brink of burnout. So I needed to make a decision for myself and for my family whether or not I should continue going with the YouTube videos or if I should pivot at that point into a podcast. Well, obviously, I pivoted to a podcast because you're listening to that right now. And it was the best decision that I could make for myself. I want to step to 2021 when I was working through being consistent with YouTube videos because my number 2 commitment, creating those videos, that was very hard for me. And it was hard because that's what I told myself. We believe what we tell ourselves. Our brains will look for every excuse in the book. You know, any excuse will do. And I was so scared to step outside of my comfort zone. I was completely fine with writing blog posts. But guess what? When I started writing blog posts, I was not comfortable with writing blog posts. It took me a while to overcome that as well. Do you want to know how I overcame my struggle? Embracing it is not hard. I just needed to reframe my mindset around creating content for YouTube. Letting go of the worries of what people might think, the judgments that they have, what my family might think, all of those things. I had to actually let it go. Being able to believe that my sweat and tears from growing my business can help someone else who may be facing similar struggles. I had to admit to myself that I was the one holding myself back with my imposter syndrome and fear. I was focused too much on myself, not on who I wanted to serve, or why I started my business, I was doing this all in my own selfishness. And in that process, I robbed others from realizing that they weren't alone. I also burdened my family with the stress that I was under because I felt like I was constantly spinning my wheels. I've been there, friend. I understand. It doesn't matter if you're writing a blog post, recording a podcast, or finally making that video. This is where you too can embrace the same mantra that changed my content strategy, that changed my mindset. Business is easy when I take messy, imperfect action. Committing to your goals is hard. Taking action is hard. I'm not saying that it's not hard, but do you want to know what else is hard? Beating yourself up because you're in the same place year after year after year in your business. Or worse yet, maybe your dreams of starting a business and you've never committed to taking the next action steps to accomplish that, to achieve your dreams. Was it hard for me to commit to creating consistent content week after week? From writing blog posts to creating videos to creating podcasts? Yes, I'm guessing you already know the answer. Yes, it was. But in order to stay true to my word, I had to follow through with my commitments. I had to do it anyways. I had to work through putting my content out into the world, even though everything in me was screaming it was not good enough. Even if it's not good enough, I did it anyways. Do you know what happens when you show up every week consistently? The whole thing gets easier. Okay, friend, I'm stepping off my soapbox. It's time to wrap this up. The whole point of my soapbox was because I had my goals front and center. I visually had them in front of me every single day so I could see when I was falling short, when I was allowing my fear and my imposter syndrome to get in the way. It's okay. You can do this. I believe in you. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Yay! Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you found this episode valuable and learned some actionable tips that you can implement in your business so that you can feel accomplished and less stressed. If you enjoyed this show, please take a quick minute to share this with your business bestie, subscribe, and leave a review. It helps me reach more business owners just like you. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in future episodes, please reach out to me on my website. I've created a form just for you. Remember, with the right system and mindset, you can achieve the success your heart desires. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to chatting with you next time. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And don't forget, let's grow, friends.